Okay, welcome back to J&M Firearms. Today, we are going to be quickly cleaning the Canik that we showed off in the introduction video. This is my TP9sa. Obviously, these guns come with the full accessory kit, including their own cleaning kit. They don't come with any wipes or anything, so you're still going to have to buy those. Let's go ahead, remove the gun from the holster. Confirm that it is clear, which it is. Okay, so to remove the barrel, it's not the same as a lot of guns where you have to pull these two down and then press the trigger to release it. You just pull down a little tight, and the barrel, it cannot be caught. You pull down and they just separate. After that, you can just push down a little bit to release that. That gives you access to your barrel and the top part of the slide. So from there, you can just clean to your heart's content, whatever you feel like needs to be cleaned the most. We went and put roughly 200 rounds through this today, and it shot beautifully from the very beginning. I can't say that I was disappointed with this gun in any way at all. Right now I'm just using rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip to try and get a lot of the settlement off. I love using rubbing alcohol. A lot of people don't. I've been doing this, I've done it multiple times at this point, and I've never had a gun misfire. And even if it did, I doubt it's because I would have used rubbing alcohol. Gives you access to the frame. Everything that we're wiping off, grease and oil wise, we will be putting right back at the end. That's why I don't think it really matters if you're using rubbing alcohol. Some people use the CLP, the clean, lube, and protect oils, and that's perfectly fine if that's what they want to do because it's their firearm. See, there was a little bit of carbon buildup, quite a bit of carbon buildup right here. This is my very first time cleaning this pistol. This was my first time shooting it today. We'll have a video of a small competition that we had. I'm not the greatest shot with pistols, but it was still fun. Jacob and myself are very competitive people, so we tend to add competitions to almost everything that we do. So take the pads, wet them down with whatever solution you prefer. For me, obviously, like I said before, that's going to be rubbing alcohol. It all just comes down to preference after a while. There's no perfect way to really clean a gun. I'm going to go ahead, push it through the barrel, and I guess break it off inside. It's okay. And then down right here where the feed ramp is, try and get some of that carbon buildup and leftover oil off. That looks pretty good to me. So the way that I do it, I might be weird. I actually like to lube these brass brushes and then put them through. It seems more like it'd be better for polishing, so to say, more than cleaning. I don't want to get oil all over the pad. So I like to use probably a bit too much oil. It's all just personal preference. You don't necessarily have to use this video as a how-to. I'm using quite a bit of oil, as you can see. I'm just going to go ahead, push it through. I'm going to do a light twist with it. But like I said, it's all just personal preference past a certain point. We're getting pretty close to the end. Whenever I see those brushes, I see them now. I'm going to go ahead, keep twisting the same direction. I'm going to pull it back out. There we go. So I'm going to follow up with another. I'm going to double them up this time because last time they broke. I'm going to follow it up with just some cleaning pads. More alcohol. There we go. We made it all the way through this time. This is meant to just pick up more of the sediment that's trapped inside. Obviously, this is to loosen it up. There we go. So this is good enough for me. I don't need or really want it to be perfect personally. I'm just doing this for the video. So I'm going to double up the pads again, but this time I'm going to wet them down with a decent bit of oil. Like I said, I use probably a bit too much. Now that I have them where they're actually going to be, put a few more drops of oil. Send her through. And you can see even after just a couple of passes, the rag still comes out with a little bit of dirt, but it's not that much. That's why I said I was content where we were with this one. So we already went through with the brush, then we followed it up with the pad with alcohol. There should be absolutely nothing left inside this barrel that would cause any problems. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of oil around the barrel. And I'm gonna drop some on the inside of the slide just in case. And then you can slide the barrel back in. And it's as easy as that. So next, you gotta put your guide rod and your spring back in. And there's a little hair stuck on it. The way that this comes in and out is you literally just compress the spring a little bit, push it down, and let it lock back in to the bottom side of the barrel. That's all you really need to do there. We'll throw a little bit of oil on it just to be safe. It's, you know, it's not something that really requires oil. It's not a moving part. Now we'll just go ahead and lube the rest of it up. Most of the things that I'm putting oil on don't really require oil to operate, but I like to be on the safe side. Oil the spring down inside. Anything that's a moving part, especially, is what I would like to try and get oil on, just to make sure I'm not going to run into any failures while I'm at the range, because I like to enjoy my time while I'm there. To reassemble, it's just as simple, if not more simple, than taking it apart. You just line it up and you push it all the way through. Spread the oil out a little bit and you're good to go.